Welcome guys, welcome to the channel. We're back here finishing up with this garden. We only like from here to the ridge of the hill, and it's not that awfully much, I hope. We'll see. Here we have the children of W.M. and M. and E. Lewis. Upton J. died September the 15th, 1859. He was 7 months and 22 days. John C. died December the 23rd, 1866, at 2 months, 20 days. And Charlie died June the 15th, 1871, maybe, at the age of 4 months and 15 days. That's down right there. That's if there's anybody else. Yes. Floyd A. died October the 17th, 1881, at 16 years and 4 months. So he was the oldest child. All right, then we got William Lewis. He dies June the 9th, 1887, at, it looks like 54 years, 8 months, and 20 days. Then his wife, she dies, her name's Martha Ellen, and she dies, she's the wife of William Lewis. She dies July the 24th, 1878, at 42 years and 11 days. So the whole family died by the time he was 54 years old. The whole family's dead. That's sad. All right, then we go right here. It's going to be Emery. I don't know what the second name is. Anyways, it looks like she died December the 28th. I want to say 1839 at 59 years. Martha dies January the 20th, 1904 at 72 years. So I'm not sure on that date. I don't know. I just tell you what I see. May not be it, but that's what I see when I'm reading it. All right. Then we have Warwick or whatever, John, 1804 to 1882, and Margaret, 1837 to 1902, and Olivia Bale, 1874 to 1877. Rest in peace, little one. Then we have, this is a neat looking stone. Not seen anything like it either. We're not going to be able to read it, I don't think. That's different. I've not seen any like that one. That one's kind of unique. There it is, guys. All right, I couldn't read it, but there it is. Then we have Cora. She's the daughter of, I have no idea. Anyways, June the 13th, 1867 to December 22nd, 1889, on that stone right there. Then we have a child or an infant on this little one down here. Then we have Peter. Peter died in I don't know. Can't tell. Can't see it with the eye. He was born in 1817 and died in, I don't know, 18 something. Well, you can't see some of these at all, hardly. There it is. I'll just show you what I see, which ain't much sometimes. This one died in 1887. Somebody, Elizabeth maybe. I don't know. There it is. You be the judge of that one. Then we have this neat looking stone right here. That's the name of the cemetery right there. So it's got to be named after somebody here. And I can't see to read that. It looks like they died in 1875, but that's all I can tell on that one. Right there. All right. Then we have Sarah. She was only 16 years old. Died in 1860, September the 6th. On that one. So I'm saying a lot of them are child and infants. And I don't want to land on all those. They get depressing after a while. Then we got a neat looking stone right here. That's kind of neat. Kind of little, but kind of neat at the same time. That's going to be Henry. He died May the 8th, 1852. He was 84 years, 4 months, and 18 days on that stone. Right there. And we have one of these. And I can't tell. There it is. All right. Then we have this one, Annie. That's September the 6th, 1861. Age 6 years. It looks like 1 month and 6 days on that one. Then we got John. That last name, Shauck, or however you pronounce it. Died April 11th, 1840. On that one, he was 22 years. Maybe, I don't know, I see 22 years and 24 months. I don't see any days. I can't make it out. We got Rebecca. That's the wife to John. She died November the 8th, 1855. She was 75 years, 8 months, and 15 days. And she must be the wife to this John, because he died March 21st, 1863, or 5. He was 84 years. I want to say 4 months and 13 days on him, and he's a Civil War veteran. So I'd say that was probably her husband. And I can't really tell nothing on that one. I'll land on a few of these so you guys can read them. I can't see them to read them, but there they are. For the one that sits and wants to read them, there you go. Or if you can even make them out, I can't make a lot of them out, because you can't see them. They're cool looking stones. This one looks like they died in 1830 something, 37. That'd be an interesting one to see who it is. Suzanne, somebody. And Davis, he died in 1851 on that one. Then you jump 10 years and this one died, Abraham. He died in 1851, December the 29th. Then you got Sarah. Looks like she died in 44. Best I can tell. There's some Odies right in here. We got Alex Lemon. Looks like he died in 1826. Hey, there's our oldest, I believe, so far, is 26. At 80 years and 3 months and what, 9 days? That's what I'm saying. This one here says 1810, so it may be 1810. I don't know. There it is, guys. You're seeing what I'm seeing. This one died in 1871. July 24th. It's Rebecca. She's the wife of V.H. Warwick. She was 31 years and 5 months, 14 days. Then you got W.V. Warwick. He died February the 7th, 1833. No, that's when he was born. He died November 20th, 1910. All right. Man, I hate these hills. I gotta watch what I get on these hills too, because of my foot. Lawnmower got that. See the tire marks? He hit the stone and knocked it over. And recently too, because it still got the mud on it. He spun the curve there to go around and knocked it over. Same as what he done here. He hit this one and turned it off its base. See it? And it's about to fall now because he hit it. See all that? That's your lawnmowers doing that. Your lawnmower riders flying through the cemeteries. Anyways, I can't move it. It's too heavy, or I'd put it back, but I can't do it. This one died in 1878. Shouldn't have to do it. They shouldn't be doing that stuff right there. But that was your dude on the lawnmower doing that, whoever mows. They got to mow through here at 100 miles per hour, break the stones. All because, hey, nobody visits this side too much. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's the old stones. No one cares. This one died in 1870. And I don't think I'm wrong to say that. I believe a lot of it's I don't care attitude. There's a cool looking one. They died, looks like they died in 1860, maybe. I don't know. You be the judge. That's how they get broke. That's how they get knocked off. This one died in 1826. But I don't know who. And see, these are right at 200-year-old stones right in here. And getting hit with lawnmowers and broke. That's what happened to that one, I guarantee it. What whole big chunks knocked out of it. But we'll move on. Next thing you know, you see them stacked in piles across the cemetery. This one died in either 44 or 1811, you be the judge. This one died in 1824. It's right there where my finger is pointing. If you can see my finger pointing, it's right there. All right. I'd say some of these are 1810, 1811. I just can't get it down enough to see them, get enough to tell you guys. This one's more completely off. It's probably an 1810 or 11 or something. Burns my hind end to see them fly through the cemeteries and break stones like that. But, hey, you can't do nothing about it. So, this one died in 1840 something. That's all I can tell on that. Then that's a chowder infant there. They want to spin around these stones in between them so they don't have to weed eat. Then they break the stones. This one was died in 1830. It's an Isaac. He's the son of John and Elizabeth. It looks like Witten on that one. But I don't know, guys. You'd think they'd tell them to slow down in these cemeteries, but I don't even think the ones that's over them cares, really, to be honest with you. As long as they ain't getting no calls or nobody coming in to complain, they don't care. I can't read that one to tell you, but there it is. It's sad to see them going and busted up these stones because no one's here to replace them, and once they're gone, they're gone. There ain't nobody going to go buy stones and replace these. Here's Simon, thermal or something like that. February the 10th, 1817 to October the 18th, 1855. And Elsa Schuler, his wife, October the 9th, 1824 to November the 5th, 1908. That's what I say about sharing the videos out, guys. If you could, share the videos. That way these gets back to these people. And maybe they can watch a video and see how the stones are getting broken, they're piled up, how it looks bad on the cemetery where they're at. Maybe they'll fix them. Who knows? It's a shot anyways. This is Nancy. She's the wife of John. Died November the 2nd, 1858 at 65 years, 5 months and 16 days. Then John, he died November the 10th, 1876. That's one of the reasons why I do these videos. Hoping somebody will share them and they will get back to the cemetery, ones that's over them, and they will fix them. But if no one don't share and I'm only one person trying to get a video out, it ain't doing no good. But here it goes. This is Samuel Miller. Died January the 17th, 1872. I don't know how old he was. I can't tell. But yeah, that's what the purpose of some of this is to try to bring awareness of the cemeteries and the condition of them. So, just wanted to add that in there. If you'd share, I'd appreciate it. I mean, you know, yeah, someone's going to say, oh, he's just doing it to help get views. No. You know, it will help me, but that's not the reason. The reasons I'd like to see some of these cemeteries fixed. They're ridiculous. Especially the one I went to the other day at that Lutheran cemetery. That was awful. I feel sorry for the poor souls that's buried there. But this was too old to read. War and gone. Probably the same with this one. Now this one died in 1822 on that one. But yeah, that's the purpose of part of this videos, guys, is to get them shared out where they can see the condition of these cemeteries. This one's only got initials on it, guys. Then we have William Heffrey. Died April 11th, 1820. I want to say 28 or 26 on him. On that one. And then Elizabeth, oh, she lived a good while after he died. April the 30th, 1885. She lived to be 88 years, 7 months, and 4 days. That's cool. But yep, we can get them shared out. Maybe some of it will get back to the ones that run these cemeteries. Maybe they can make a change. Just because it's no part of the cemetery don't mean you just say forget these people and be done with it. That ain't right. They were still here on this earth too and walked. They still, I think they still ought to have a voice. Okay, this one here is Clement. He's the son of T.W. and M.N.A. Dyer. Anyways, died March the 18th, 1899 at 25 years, 11 months, and 16 days. See how close he's running them cemeteries and hitting it? You know he's hitting them stones when he's doing that, spinning it right at it. I mean, he's got to be. Thomas W. died December the 13th, 1879 at 43 years, 17 days, and he's a Civil War veteran right there. Then you have this one, and I can't tell. I think they died in 1834, but I wouldn't swear. See how this one fresh this is? This is a newly broken one, guys. This has newly been broke. See how that snapped off there? And this has newly been broke. And they shoved it down in the dirt a little bit. But that's been newly broke. You can tell by, it ain't even had a chance to turn color. But, oh well. Let's move on. We got about 5 more good rows and we'll be done. All right. This is the Banda. She was born November the 22nd, 1855, and she died April the 28th, I want to say 81, at 55 years, 5 months, and 6 days on her. She's the only one that's on her. Like this big old stone here. How in the world do you snap a big stone like that in half? They died in 1862. I don't know who it is. But how do you snap a stone that thick in half? It's but they're almost 3 inches thick. Got to be hit or something. They just don't sit out here and fall apart. I don't believe that. Not that thick of a stone. And now maybe one of these thin ones, but not them thick ones. No way. I can't see to read it. There it is. This one's in the memory of Ruth, Samuel, something, and I can't tell when he died. Then this is David. I don't know his last name. That's David. You know, all these people, you see all these stones, these stones, every one of these is a person. Some of them's 2 and 3 people. And they had a name. And that's a person with that stone. And that's the way I look at it when I come out here. I may not get to visit every one of them, but I visit as many as I can. This one here died July the 23rd, 1876. I can't see the name. Last name looks like Faulkner or something like that. But these are, every one used to be a person. And that's how I look at it. This one's 1868 when they died, or 3. It's either 8 or 3. It looks like maybe May the 5th. But you can't make the names out. And I don't expect them to come out here and clean the stones and stuff like that, because I know that's impossible. But you could slow down, not break stones. Plus, you could also take and, if you see one ready to fall apart, try to fix it before it falls apart. You know, I don't know on this one. This one, whoever it was, died in 1845 or 15. You be the judge. I mean, it looks like these are some that's busted and they just shoved in a row. These people probably ain't even buried here. I don't know if they are or not. I have no idea. But, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Gets depressing to see them all busted up, thrown in piles, and then you see the people mowing, or you see where they spun around the stones on the mowers mowing, instead of taking the time to go around them slow and not break stones. None of this you can read. That's what happens to a lot of them. If they're leaning a little bit at all and you hit them with a mower, they're going to flip and the chances of them getting picked back up is 0 to none. This looks like, I don't know, Calvin or something. Died May the 7th, 1882 at 16 years and 10 months. Then you got Werwick again. That's a pretty stone. I'd say it was really nice when it was cleaned up. He's going to be a Civil War veteran. It's David. March the 2nd, 1831 to January the 9th, 1906. He was 74 years, 10 months, and 5 days. Mary, his wife, died July the 24th, or born July the 24th, I want to say 37, and died September the 8th, 1915 on her. Then we have, I don't know that first name. I know 1857 to 1937, we're just going to say on her, or him. If it's a him, I apologize. Then you have a veteran, and I can't see what the name is. There it is. He's Civil War. Then we have Freeland. We have Caroline, 1843 to 1935, and Impram, 1839 to 1903. Now, you need to know as well as I do, they don't put stones in a cemetery sideways. I mean, cocked sideways, not turned sideways. I mean, cocked. So what they've done is they pushed this one around, and that's where they can get the mower right through it. They pushed the stone at around an angle, which is crazy. But anyways, let's move on. All right, there we go. I can't tell who it is, but I can tell they died. Looks like June 18th, 1844 on that one. This one died, it looks like, in either 1813 or 1843. You be the judge on that one. Flies are bad here too. If you come here, bring some bug spray for sure. This one died in, I have no earthly idea, 1835 on this one. Then we have this one. This is Anna. And Anna died in, it looks like 1838. It's really, really small writing. Then we got a cool looking stone right here. I've not seen any like that one. And see, these neat old stones like this, once they're gone, they're gone. They don't make stones like this no more. Nothing like that no more. If they did make it, it'd cost you so much you couldn't afford it. This is Susan. This is John Spencer's wife. And she died, it looks like, in August, I'm going to say August the 12th, it's either 62 or 42. I can't hardly make out what that is on that stone right there. They don't make stones like that no more. And I don't know about a lot of people. This is him, and he died in 1869. Looks like maybe June on him too, it's 29th. I don't know about a lot of people, but I enjoy going to the cemeteries and seeing these old stones and looking at them and reading them. You know, once they're gone, they're gone. This is Mary. She died in 1869, best I can tell. September the 16th, I believe, on that one. And this is the wife of John Baker. And this is Elizabeth. And she died October 3rd, 1895 at 83 years and 25 days on her. Then you have John. He died May the 16th, 1863 at 63 years, 10 months, and 26 days on that one. See this right here? That's ridiculous. Now who knows who them are or where they even go? Because I can guarantee you they don't mark where they yank them up and throw them away from. Who would if you're not planning on putting them back? You know what I mean? So them are people that's no longer, you no longer know where their grave is. I can't see to read this one, but there it is. All right. Then we have, well, it might be on the other side. Yeah. Still ain't gonna be able to read it much. I think they died in 1858. Best I can tell, it is a Mary. She was only 7 months and looks like 20 days on that one. And then we have, John Lent, born AD 1791 and died AD 1855 at 64 years. Then we have Elizabeth. She's the wife of John Lent, born August 28th, 1867 and died, or that's when she died. She was only 66 years, 1 month and 18 days. Then we have John Moorcraft or something. I'm not sure. Died March something. Looks like 1882 to me. It's 70 years on that one. All right, guys. I think I'll finish the hill and then do them down in there instead of going up and down that hill again. Because I'm fixing to get rain and I'm going to get this done while I can. I can't tell. Well, here. I was going to say I can't tell nothing on this one because it's got so much fungus on it. All right, there it is, guys. All right, let's see where we're at. We got about 4 more minutes. We'll have about 1 more video out of this area. Then we have Emmeline Starmere, July the 9th, 1836 to January 20th, 1911. Then we have Eli, July the 6th, 1836 to March 22nd, 1909. All right, guys. I can't tell much about that one, but there it is. But for the ones that don't know, it don't cost nothing to share. It does not cost a penny to share a video. It does not cost a penny to like a video. And it does not cost a penny to comment on a video. Just in case the person don't know. Because when I first started doing YouTube, I didn't know all that stuff. So if you're just new to YouTube and you don't know, it don't cost anything to do any of that. All right, this is another Elizabeth. And she died September the, looks like 2nd, 1842, at 57 years and 3 months. Yeah, when I first started YouTube, I was lost. I didn't have a clue about nothing. This one died in 1853, it looks like, but I can't tell who. All right. Then we got John Cabin. Looks like he died August 17th, 1845. He was 47 years old, 10 months and 14 days. Then you have Mary Cabin, and she died March the 9th, 1873, and she was only 78 years, 11 months, and 19 days. Then you have this one, you can't read it all. And of course, look, you see, it's all stacked up. This one's stacked up, can't read it either. This is probably going to be a child or an infant. This is, what, Sarah? The wife of Thomas Carpenter, died September 27th, 1878 at 52 years, 9 months, and 9 days. I'll be darned, that's the first one I've seen for a grown-up. Because mostly these are used for children. Or teens, you know, around that age. Anyways, here's another Elizabeth. Cowrie, died July the 7th, 1887 at 87 years, 6 months, and 6 days. So that surprised me on that one, to see it's a grown-up. Here's another veteran, Civil War. It's Peter. I'm not sure on the last name, but there it is. I'm going to hold it for here a second because I do have a guy that does look some of them up on Find a Grave. And I have a lady that looks them up and does some information on some of them. If you want to check them out, his channel is Cemetery Visits with Jim. And then the other one is, her channel is December, and she don't have a channel, she just has a subscriber, as everybody else. This is Elizabeth, she's the daughter of F and E Lentz. She died May the 15th, 1884, at 36 years, 6 months, and 6 days. But she looks things up, and she'll leave notes, comments under the video, and me and her correspond back and forth. She gives me some information about stuff. She helps me out tremendously, especially when I want to know about somebody, and I appreciate her very much. And it's always there for you to read as well. In fact, I encourage you to read it. She finds out a lot of good information. So thank you, December. I just want to tell you that. This is another cool looking stone. They died in 1877, March the 8th. It's Lati, or something like that. Latia. All right. Let's go ahead and wipe these out up here on the hill before we go down. Might as well. And this right here is the dumbest thing I ever seen. Take a stone and put it in front of one like that just to break it. Because that's what it's going to do. It's going to break the other one off behind it. It's going to make it snap. Because it puts weight and tension on them. This is Peter. William. Died February 23rd, 1870, at the age of 59 years and 6 months. This probably was his wife, one of his wives or something, or his child, and they're trying to get it nearby. But still, you could pull him from his gravesite now, put him here, and now it's going to cause that stone to break. I would move it, but there's nowhere to move it to. So, we have Henry Swartz, or something like that. Died September the 15th, 1869, at the age of 57 years, 6 months, and 6 days. Then we have, it's going to be Lentz again. Frederick, born September the 23rd, 1798, and died December the 18th, 1883. It's going to be Eve, his wife, born December the 29th, 1804, and died April the 29th, 1888 on that stone right there. Then we got a chowder and infant on this one. I'll hold it there a minute. You can't see to read them because of the fungus, or whatever that is. Alright guys, here's our next one. And it's going to be our last one. We have to stop the video. Anyways, this is Catherine. She's the wife of, I have no idea, Chester, I think. Anyway, she died March the 17th, 1864, that's 61. At the age of 88 years, 3 months, and 17 days on that stone. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video. There'll be a short video of just what's left in this garden. And, yeah.